Alright, here with take the Fimi Mini out here with the Pro battery for a range test. Before we cruise any more batteries here, let's get in the air. Any kind of adjustment we can do on the fly here. Better get off the takeoff altitude there. Got 14 satellites, we're gonna go. I'm using Start RC range boosters today as well. And let's see here, we got 14 satellites, we're 150 feet in climbing. We're shooting 4K 30. I'm gonna stop there at 200 feet. Spin her this way a little bit. Stop recording. Move over this way some. Compass is a little off by the looks. We'll point it at the drone. See, let's see here. I know it's this way, so we're going to keep it right like this, and we're going to just cut out right at this way. Let's get the gimbal adjusted here a little bit. Camera. Gimbal's off a tad, guys. Stop 1 second and do this. Let her straighten out. There we go. See if that helps it any, and it did. Alright, we're 200 feet up, and we are about a half a mile out. And we're cruising at 22 miles an hour, and we're 200 feet up. And again, shooting 4K 30. EV set at -7. And I'm using the Pro battery. A little bit of wind coming from the right of the drone, so it'll be coming out of the south. I would say it's a good steady 8-9 miles an hour. Our compass is back on now, so that's good. Gimbal's still off a little bit, but we got some wind coming, like I said, so that could be kicking it off, but it shouldn't, but it is. Up to about 300 feet here because we're getting closer to the lake. Alright, we got 16 satellites now, 86% battery, and we're just crossed over a mile. Steamboat company down there, Lake George, is actually the longest running steamboat company in the world. Little fun fact that nobody cares about. Getting a little bit of Wi-Fi interference there. It usually happens. So we're through that now. We punched through her. Alright, we're 7,800 feet out now. Full signal on everything. And still holding 16 satellites. Everything's good. 80% battery. And we're 9,000 feet out, guys. Everything's looking great. Oh, but the gimbal is a little off. All right, 77% battery. Now the battery's looking great. Put the gimbal down a little bit. Take a look at these boats here for a minute, even though they're 400 foot below us. $11,000 feet now. 16 satellites still. And 75% battery. And we're 22.5 on the way out, so we might be catching a little bit of headwind. It's bouncing back 21, 22, 23 sometimes, so we won't push it too much further in case we hit a headwind out there. So it feels like the wind has switched to my back now, which would put us into a headwind on the way home. So we'll go out to a little bit further. There's the Narrows and Long Island out there. I haven't received any new firmware from Fimi to test in a while, so I'm still on the same one. They must still be working on that last firmware update. So hopefully they'll get it out to us here pretty soon. And we're 71% battery now. I'm going to swing it around it here in a second. Call it 14,000 feet. We'll come back. Start turning now, actually.
Low battery for RDH. Please fly carefully.
I guess it wants me to come back anyway.
Only RDH battery level left. The drone is returning. Using sticks in RDH mode will change flight route.
See how she does with the algorithm. So I was right straight on with my mental note there on when we should turn back. Well, that's good. It's just climbing up to its altitude and then it'll start returning. So we're just about at 14,000 feet, guys. Not bad, not bad. You can definitely push it further, but what's the point? I mean, if you can't film what you need to film 14,000 feet, I think we got problems. Alright, we're on our way back here. We are definitely hitting a headwind, so we're 19 miles an hour on the way back, guys. So one of the bigger boats rolling in here. It looks like it's the Minnehaha, which is the smallest one over there.
Only RDH battery level left. The drone is returning.
We're just going to let her come home. Caught some interference. It's actually probably from that boat. Those boats' navigation system and the boats run havoc with these Fimis. Anybody flying where there's any kind of boat traffic, you'll probably discover that pretty quick. You'll get in the right spot and it'll just be like, whoa, what was that? So you probably run through somebody's GPS, one of these boats, or their navigation system or something like that. Yeah, I would say that one's the Minnehaha because it's pretty smaller than the other ones over there. Alright, we're up there on that grassy knoll spot up there. I'm going to put my X on it. We're right up here. right there, guys. So we're coming back 19 miles an hour at 398 feet, or 393 feet, excuse me. We've got 58% battery. EV's at 0.7. I'm gonna bump that to 0.3 here because this seems like it's a little dark. I'm using my Hoodman Aviator sunshade today too, thanks to kind of rips the sun out of your screen here and helps you a lot, at least does me. Plus it kind of keeps this iPhone a little cooler too, so that helps a lot too. Anybody who's used iPhones knows that once they start getting warm, they start to dim on you. Makes it for a very unpleasant experience. But anyway, thanks to Freewell Filters for sending me this sunshade. Thanks, guys. I'll put a link to it in the description too if anybody's looking for one. Alright, 17 satellites now. We're 51% battery. And we're only 7,100 or 7,600 feet out, so we're definitely good on battery. They definitely were very generous with the return battery level. Get the camera down for a minute, guys. Well, let's get a look at what we're going over here. It's a Holiday Inn and Resort. It's one of my favorite places to stay here, Lake George. Alright. Well, the gimbal decided to straighten itself out on the way back, so that's a good thing. Okay, we're just a mile out now, guys. And I am actually building a long-range FPV plane, so be on the lookout for that. I've got a lot of the parts and pieces on the way, so I would say give me a month and you'll start seeing some videos of that. It should be capable of a 50-kilometer out and back flight. Not that we'll be doing 50 kilometers, but it should be capable of that. So just another thing to add to the channel for those that like RC planes. That's where I started. That's with planes, so I figured I'll start adding those into the mix here a little bit too when we're waiting for new drones to come out. There's, you know, YouTube gets a little stale. I'm going to take this out of the bitch out of RTH now.
Low battery for RTH. Please fly carefully.
I'm going to start creeping down some. Get back over here toward the Osmos. Alright. We're 50 foot up now, guys, and we're about a half a mile out. Got some air traffic coming in here. I wanted to get down for him. I can't quite see where he is. He's definitely now. He's way up above me now. He's probably coming to take a look at the lake too. I don't blame him. Alright, we're just about back now. Figured I'd make a little quick buzz by for us guys here before I set her down on the pad. Fimi Mini with the Pro battery. I can't tell much difference, like I said, in between the Pro and the standard. I don't think flight time is really any much different. If it is, it's not enough to speak of. But, with that said, it's getting a little windy out for this little guy. So maybe we'll break out the R2S or the Fimi 2020. Hubson canceled my order again too. I don't know what's up with that, but I've ordered it 3 times. I guess I'm not meant to have that drone, so I'm not ordering it again. So I don't know. I guess I'm not having it. So, I don't know. With that said, I'm gonna bring her in here.
Low battery. Please land ASAP to avoid damaging.
Oh, missed the pad. Fucking wind. Cutting some grass.
Low
All right,
battery.
guys.
Please charge ASAP.